Alright, week 1 against the Baltimore Ravens.
It's week 1 of the National Football League, and we'll see who rules the skies in today's battle. It's the Ravens and the Jets, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
Take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Baltimore Ravens and the New York Jets. Up in the booth with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside the one and only Charles Davis. And CD, lots of compelling storylines in a game like this. Let's take a look at some of the numbers for these two offenses.
And I'm glad you brought up the numbers, because sometimes it's hard to quantify a team's performance solely by judging the numbers. But I think with these two teams, what you see is a pretty accurate representation of who they are.
Well, we get our first look at this New York Jets offense, really retooled the last couple of seasons. And at the helm under center, second overall pick from 2021 out of BYU, Zach Wilson. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back.
It was an educational rookie season for Zach Wilson, who was drafted to be the eventual face of the Jets as the team worked through a lengthy rebuild. 2,300 yards and 9 touchdowns as a rookie. He did miss some time mid-season with an injury, but I really like the work that the Jets have done to put people around him and give him his best opportunity to be not only the face of this franchise, but get him back into perennial playoff contention.
Calling an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on third and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run with Hall. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Easy first down.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player.
Hold on a minute. Coaching. Depth chart. Bro's injured? Are you kidding me? Bro's out for the first game of the year. That's annoying.
Well, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Here's Coleman on the draw. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. They'll come to the line here, needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On third down, Wilson. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, it still looks a lot like his rookie year.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Jackson to Andrews on that one. First down, Baltimore.
First down? I don't know about that. He got close. That's done.
Now an option play, and he'll keep it. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down. Jackson going to run again. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now it's Jackson. Open man is Bateman. It's complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets 16. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Another run here with Dobbins. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
Oh my gosh, let's get him.
They could only get 1. 4th down. So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitive as well.
Oh my gosh.
But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there.
And that flag accepted.
Great.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
It's just lovely.
Jackson's going to keep it. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. Jackson, options out left. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And I guess we're back to square one. A rocky start here. A turnover followed by a turnover.
Not exactly what we expected going into the game, but I always wonder about the nerves and people starting, the emotions of the game. Sometimes it takes a little while for that to play out, for them to settle in. Let's hope that that's taken care of now.
That is caught. It's Uzomah. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. They'll give to Hall. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Go.
Play action. It's Wilson.
Let's go, OBJ.
And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 35. Straight ahead is Hall.
Thanks.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson.
What?
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Okay, dude.
And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
I don't even understand how. Yeah, that was. If one of them would have intercepted it, that's not who I thought.
2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And Jackson going to hold on to it again, and he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Would you, like, throw the ball?
And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week one. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw complete there to Bateman. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. On second down, a run to Dobbins. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Let's go, baby.
Coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Hall. And the Jets are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
They'll run with Coleman on first down.
Come on. Let's go, baby. I got that.
So after the first score of the game here in quarter number 2.
And it comes on a great run, too, Brandon, because once he got past that first wave, how about how he kicked it into high gear? It brought his defenders all the way to the end zone.
So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. We'll remind you that coming up tonight, the first Sunday nighter of the new season. And how about this for a matchup? The Buccaneers and the Cowboys from Dallas, 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday night, just one game here in week 1 this year. And it will pit the Broncos and Seahawks as Russell Wilson makes his Bronco debut. And, of course, where is it? Seattle. Coincidence? We'll let you decide. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson.
Dang it.
And he'll go right back to Andrews. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. 26 big yards on that one. It's
come on, boy.
Here's Jackson to throw.
Dude, great. Didn't go in the end zone. That's kind of annoying.
As his guys will get the football back. Now Hall to start the drive. And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Wilson down around his goal line.
Dude, you're not going to freaking block for me? That's so annoying.
Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to take possession of the football.
I've had my defender, or my tight end, I think it was, just block him. Just let him finish it.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Now a pause, so there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, Jackson got his tight end. That's complete. That's Andrews. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. Jackson. Yet again, targeting and fighting Mark Andrews. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one.
Still held him with 3.
While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this week 1 contest.
Whitehead.
Tucker's kick is good.
Perfect.
And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Take it in at the 3.
Get your ankles absolutely shattered, boy.
30-27. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more. But this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman, able to avoid him at the 40. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Wilson.
No way.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just help receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Wilson getting the football to Davis on an out route. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Here's Wilson. Pass complete on the out route to Beckham. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Zerline's kick is up and through. He pushed the lead up to a touchdown now, 10-3. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And they did get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And this is going to be...
No way, dude.
Past the 20.
Of course I tackle my own guy.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 75 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. Takes it at the 7. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And the Jets going to go on offense one last time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. From midfield now, here's Wilson.
No way, dude.
And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw is Wilson. And he'll get this into the hands of Braxton Berrios. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. Zerline's kick is up and through. Take the lead at 13-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll start down in the Sunshine State, an AFC East matchup between New England and Miami. And it's the Patriots leading that one in the second quarter. Nelson Aguilar, a touchdown reception. From there, we head a little further north up to Atlanta. Check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
31-0.
And they've got the lead in their ball game over the visiting New Orleans Saints. Cordero Patterson, 2 touchdown runs on the afternoon. Lastly, we head to Southern California to check on the Rams at home at SoFi Stadium. And they were winners in their ball game over the visiting Buffalo Bills. Cooper Kupp.
It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here.
Like a Lamar Jackson.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, just in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far to the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this third down. Jackson. He finds his man. It's Charlie Kohler. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Oh, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I was like, oh, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just,
oh, my gosh, I can't believe I got past that first guy.
How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Oh.
He's knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Come on, what? Why is bro not catching that there?
My goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll go again with Dobbins. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. They'll roll him out right. And he slides and covers up at the end.
Here, boy.
Decent yardage. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
Miss it, miss it, miss it.
Tucker's kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. And New York set to take the field.
Come on, OBJ.
Well, they're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave.
Ball has it knocked
Come on,
loose.
get it.
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. A handoff Coleman between the tackles. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They go play action with Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket. On the sideline.
There is no way OBJ just caught that. Bro, that's his best play. That's his best catch in a while. There is no way Doug caught that. Like, oh my God, that was a nasty play.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Coleman will try up the middle. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Buying time to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35-yard line. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. On 2nd and 7, Jackson. Flushed.
No way. Thank you, Limbaugh.
Joseph breaking free and dropping him. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. This offense so far on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Let's go, Brees. I mean, Bryce.
The Jets are right back in this football game. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. And he stopped right. 5 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. There's Wilson to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Uzama. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down. Wilson. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. 6 yards left on second down. On second down, a run with Hall. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 59 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up here, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th
No
quarter.
way, dude.
Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard. They'll go for it. It's Hall. And boy, is he close.
What? Nah. You're kidding.
They're going to say he...
You're kidding. Bro made that, dude. Okay, where's the... Nah. Bro made that. Are you kidding? That's so dumb. He literally made that.
There, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now an option play on second down. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. A shotgun snap and again to Dobbins.
Come on, dude.
Always got some breathing room. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
I literally had that first down. I don't even know what they were doing.
And a first down. They'll go option to the short side. The 20, 10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not
Oh my
over.
gosh, stop attacking the kicker.
It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team is playing, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've
The same guy. Dude.
Trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
The New York set to take the field. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive. Football CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Play action. Now Wilson.
No way, dude.
And that should do it.
That's such bullcrap. Like where? Where did this dude come from? And why is the receiver that I threw it to not contesting? He's just blocking a random dude. Like, why are we just blocking a random dude?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Now Dobbins again on second down. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. 3rd and 10. They expect a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And to the 46 he goes and no further. So he is well short of the first down marker. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And here comes Barrios. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And the Jets will take over. So here is Wilson and the Jets down by 2 touchdowns. A minute 45 to play. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down.
Where are you throwing to, dude, if you're like in the pocket?
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Wilson over the middle. He gets it to Barrios.
Yeah.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Well, throw on first down with Wilson.
Come on.
And he's gonna have to eat
Don't block for me.
Down he goes. And it's a rush to the line right now for the Jets. Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson. And he completes it to Barrios. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. And able, now the ball comes loose. And it's picked up by the Ravens.
No way, dude.
And now an opening. Still going.
Story of my life.
Just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. Tucker now for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown.
So dumb.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Another drive coming up for New York's offense. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Now Wilson on first down. And now here is another interception.
What are you throwing to? Throw to the player. Throw to the running back that you're trying to throw to. Why are you throwing way over him?
Another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
Thank you.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Well, CD, always a little extra.
God, this quarterback is so bad. You got the shoes. I will be RB.